At mga kaiti, ngayon proceed tayo sa installation ng DHCP. So DHCP, instead na si router yung magbibigay ng IP address, ngayon yung server, DHCP server na magbibigay ng IP address at magsiset tayo ng scope. Okay? So ngayon, dito tayo sa domain controller natin, DC1. So next yung gagawin dyan, pupunta lang kayo dito sa manage, and then add roles and features. And then next, ang gagawin niyo is proceed kayo ng next, and then role base, and then select natin. So papapansin niyo may dalawang server tayo dito. So server, DHCP and DC, and then FS. So select na natin si DC01. And then so hanapin lang natin si DHCP. DHCP, and then add features. Then proceed tayo, next, and the next, and the next, and then install. So antay lang natin matapos yung installation. Okay. Kung nasa 70% na siya. Tapos after this installation, pwede natin ito i-promote. The same as we did on installing on Active Directory. Everything rules that you will install on the server, the same process. There is another options regarding on the promotion when we promote all those rules. Hintayin lang natin matapos to, and then proceed tayo for the next step. Alright, so pwede natin gawin, pwede natin i-complete for configuration, and then pag accidentally na-close yung install, pwede nyo i-close, and then navigate kayo dito sa notification icon sa taas. Click nyo lang yan. Okay, parang naghang yung server natin. Oops, disconnect tayo. So, tayo na natin konti. So, sometimes, yan. So, bumalik na. So, next, refresh lang natin to. Automatic refresh. Yung nag-error. So, close natin yan. And then, complete DHCP configuration. So, click lang natin to. And then, ito na yun. So create the following security groups and delegate the DHCP server administration, DHCP administrator, and then the DHCP users. And then authorize the DHCP server to the target computers if joined. Okay, next natin. And then since ganito, pwede natin mag-skip AD authentication, pero sa ngayon gusto ko ganito na agad para ma-authenticate natin as magamit natin itong DHCP server as one of the IP provider. IP address provider for our joint computers. And then commit natin. And then creating security groups. Please restart TCP server in the target computers and security groups. And then close na natin. And then next is yun, na-install na yung DHCP natin. So refresh lang natin to. Tayo na natin. Tapos pag natapos yan, punta lang kayo dito sa tools, and then DHCP. So i-full screen natin to, or pwede natin dito ilagay sa gitna para mas maliwanag. Yan. Okay, so ito na yung DHCP natin. Yan. And then ito yung domain. So papansin nyo, ito na yun, dc010.com, and then natin yan. So mapapansin nyo, ito na yung authorized DHCP. So, down nyo lang, ito yung IPv4. Since wala pa, kung mapapansin nyo, wala pa tayong nakalagay na scope. So, next natin tawag dito is mag-create tayo ng scope. So, okay, right click lang kayo, and then new scope. And then, hit nyo lang itong next. And then, what is the scope name? So, lalagay ka lang dito is HO, so head office. And then click next. So starting IP address and then ending IP address. So ang lalagay ko dito, starting natin is 192. and 168. So lagay ko yung subnet niya is 30, and then starting is lagay ko is 100. And then yung ending niya, so 192.168, 30, and then 254. Okay, or 200. Ayan, yun yung starting IP address. Pag connected na yung workstation nyo, so mag-start siya dun sa IP address 100. Pataas yan hanggang 254. Okay, and then length natin is 24, and then submask is yan. Yun yung submask. Okay, next lang natin, yung add exclusion IP address. Pwede kayo mag-add ang exclusion. Example, mag-add ako ng exclusion ng 192.168.30, lagay 30, and then lagay ko dito is 200, and then 192.168.30, lagay to 210. So from starting 200 to 210, exclusion siya. It means walang naka-assign na IP address. It means yung IP address na yan is VCAT yan. Pwede natin i-assign yun, example doon sa access point natin, or pag meron pa tayong another server na pwede na ito i-gamitin yung IP address na yun kasi naka-reserve yun or naka-exclude yun na hindi pwedeng gamitin kasi may example, may special IP address tayo na pwedeng i-assign doon sa device na yun. Yun yung purpose na exclusion. So, correct me if I'm wrong. And then, next lang natin. So, ito yung list duration. It means 8 days. Yun yung standard. It means pag connected ka dito ngayon, so magre-renew yung IP address mo every 8 days. So, magre-request yung computer mo ng another IP address after the 8 days. So, pwede nyo i-change to, pero usually hindi na namin to i-change to. So, yun yung ano niya, standard niya. Next nyo lang, and then I want to configure these options now, and then click next. And then the router default gateway. So ilagay lang natin yung router default gateway natin. So 192.168.1.1. So yung sa inyo different 'yun. So pwede niyo i-check yung default router IP gateway niyo. And then next. And then ito na 'yun, ito yung correct foreign to main. And then next nyo lang, and then win server, so next nyo lang, and then next, and then finish. So guys, so papansin nyo ngayon, meron na tayong scope, meron na tayong address pool. Ito yung address pool natin, ito yung reservation or exclusion, ito yung range from 100 to 254. And then dito nyo makikita kung mag-add kayo ng mag-reservation kayo. Example, mag-reserve, i-reserve ko yung IP address na yan for this server or for this computer or for this printer. Usually ginagamit yan for printers. Okay, address list. So dito yung dito dapat malalagay yung ano natin, yung connected devices natin.